Hello guys, it's Arise Dora here with a new Magnetor video, Le Magnus. And today we're gonna watch Navi's back. Yes, that's right, you heard it. Right here first on my YouTube. Navi's back. Navi Jr. I guess it's their prodigy team with newcomers, new talents. They're playing against Cybercats in DPC. And they have a pretty good Magnus player, and I was pretty impressed. And I wanna watch this game with you guys. So let's go, Navi. Let's go, Navi, 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 Navi. So this game, he'll be laning against Turbo Batrider. Pretty spell usage dependent heroes. He went for the magic one. It's pretty good against Turblade, spamming Reflection. Batrider, stop spamming either W or Stickies or Firefly, whatever. People don't really spam Sticky on Bat now. So, but it's still very good. So he didn't go for the maximum university stats items like circlets and stuff. He went for the magic one. And let's see how it goes. So at level 3, he opted to go 1-1-1 build. I think he should have gone like Collapse goes. He maxes Cure. Cure also deals more damage than Shockwave. And they can play aggressive. Like this Terrorblade, I think he should get gone on with the lifted to grenade into Skewer. You know, but we need to respect his decision. So he went for the Vanguard, Max Empower. Honestly, I'm not really like, I don't think Naga benefits that much from Empower. But, and also you don't want to waste your time running to this Naga and empower him. Like this empowering allies thing, it's like, I mean, it's good later, but you know, there are people that think that if you max empower and the laning phase is over or whatever, you have to actually instantly go to them and give them empower. Void Spirit is really good with empower though. So he's choosing, from what I see, to go the Echo Saber Harpoon build. When you play Magnus and you max empower, usually you want to stay AFK in one lane, but not PMA. He actually has a really good rotation here. Super big 3-man RP. This is the best start, like in terms of having an impact on like other lanes as well on Magnus. Like he just literally triple kill for his team. Very good rotation. Was paying attention. So props to him. They're also stacking, I think. So agriculture mode is about to kick in. So he's stacking by himself. Honestly, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to like me stacking my own caps. But not this guy, dude. He's here to win. And like I said, agriculture mode, you know, when I see this happening, to be honest, like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Mana Boots, Max Shockwave, Skewer build. But when you see this, who does this, you know? Vanguard Portraits, Max Empower, minute 9, just killing stacks like so easy, you know? It's too good to pass. I mean, you still lose games as well on this build, but I mean, it just looks really good, feels really good as well. Navi lost mid tower, they lost bottom tower, they're getting kind of pressured. Terrorblade is free farming, you know, Storming is having a pretty good game. Magnus knows and they understand that they need to farm. You know, they don't need to take fights. It's not like the game is gonna end, you know, in a few minutes. So I like that they're chilling. He's maxing Skewer now in case he needs to get out or stuff like that. They chase him. It's really good to max Skewer. Also low cooldown. Shockwave is not very strong if you go this build. And yeah, they're just chilling, you know. He's farming Echo Saber. The beauty of this build is that you don't you don't have a lot of things to risk. For example, it's not that you need to hit a good skewer or a good RP to actually do something in a fight. You know, you just right click with Echo Saber, Portraits, Empower, gets a solo RP one tide, stolen RP by Rubik. Now they just killed the Storm and now they need to go back. Now he's back to farming. He's looking towards that Blink. He chose to go Blink instead of finishing Harpoon. And I kind of understand it. They need a solid jump. The thing about playing Magnus against Tide, it's like I don't know how to say it, but it's quite annoying because if you jump in, let's say you want to RP 3 heroes and there's a Tide there. If you don't have really good damage, this Tide Kraken Shell, it's gonna kick anyways from the damage and stuff. But if you don't kill the others, he will just spam Ravage, and it's a weird feeling when you RP the Tide and then Kraken Shell goes off and he just ravages the entire team. So the game is kind of slow right now. Like he's kind of chilling and running around with this blink. You know, usually people in pubs, when they see me farming with blink and RP off cooldown, they start to flame like, "Oh, you need to use RP, hello." Dude, it's like it's not always a tragedy if you don't spam your RP or whatever. If you, sometimes there are no openings. Like what the hell? You cannot do it. So just chill. Like I was talking in the other videos, the first blink usage, it's always very important. So they smoke here. He already finished Harpoon as well. They find the Terrorblade. You know, insta RP, really good gang. Killing the most important hero on enemy team. This game was a very hard game for Navi in general. But for Magnus, he has to deliver in this game in order to win. Like if he doesn't make some plays, they're gonna lose this game. Like it's very hard because they lost. I think they lost mid and safe lane pretty hard. And Dire has a pretty snowbally lineup with the Storm, with the Batrider, the Tekis even. So his next core item is Lincoln. Actually, I'm a fan of Lincoln on Magnus sometimes. And this game is very good. Good against Lasso. It's good against Sunder as well. You never know when you can make a play in a fight and you just either use Lincoln on someone or this TB tries to Sunder you and he's done. So it's a pretty good item. Like, it gives you mana as well. Here, first usage of the Harpoon. You know, they're just poking this Tide. He's kind of alone here. I don't know. He thought he's invulnerable, but apparently he's not. And one thing about this Harpoon build is that it's really good in terms of like poking. Because it's a pretty low cooldown. Like 19 seconds, it's not much. And this, what we were about to see, it's an example why, you know, when unlucky moments happen, Cybercats are smoked, this Lincoln gonna get popped by a Batrider 4-staff. And then he just gets lassoed. And when Magnus gets lassoed, the fight is over. Like, there is no way that Navi can fight when their Magnus gets jumped. So this was a very good smoke by Cybercats. Just kill the Magnus, and after that it's just, you know, it is what it is. And this is why we all love to play Magnus, and I love Magnus, really good players. Agent Terrorblade here, pushing high ground. What do you do? What do you do, PMA-chan? Show me what you're made of. Show me what we need to do with Magnus. So he starts with a skewer, really good on Terrorblade. The follow-up is there. He gets disabled, like, non-stop honestly. Gets a good Ravage, goes back to base. Fight is going on. This is what you have to do, because if they don't do this, if he doesn't do this with Magnus, they lose the Rex. Really good sleep, and bam! Fat RP into Skewer, into Fountain. I mean, just really good plays, just clutch. This is where you see a talented Magnus compared to you know, a normal Magnus player. So this guy, just really good decision making, very clean execution. These kids, you know, they think they have ages. They think that they can push against Magnus like that. You cannot push like that, small sons. Easy Katka. Ninja gear. Whenever I play Magnus and I get this item, I always choose it. Even if I have another item, let's say I want to use it, I just get this item over something better. I just use it, then I put it in backpack. I use that item. Just Ninja gear is really good on heroes like Magnus. Sometimes playing simple is the best idea. And that's exactly what PMA is doing here. No complications. Not thinking too much. He sees the Terrorblade. I think for an instant he thought it's an illusion. But then just solo RP. Ravage comes too late. He gets arrowed on Terrorblade. He cannot use anything. He's dead. Fight is over. Cybercats have no damage. Naga is going ham. His mines are actually insane. They do so much damage. And yeah, very good initiation. Just simple and clean, you know. You don't need to be fancy. Unless you're me, forehead. So really good fight. Like I said, he had to deliver. He delivered in base, now he just makes simple plays. I like that he went for the BKB. It's a really good game for BKB against Ravage, you know. Just also has the cheese. Feels very safe. That's why sometimes in Dota it's hard to play when you get under enemy vision. So what Batrider does here, he was smoked. The Naga sees him. He blinks in, he places a ward, he reveals the Magnus and the bottom. That opens up for big Axe Vortex into Ravage. Magnus is getting jumped here, he's dead, you know. Naga has to sleep. And he's dying as well, so no sleep. And that's exactly what happened, you know, where you get exposed. So what you need to do with Magnus, you need to understand that they will start on you all the time. They want to go on you all the time. So you need to play either hide, you need to play further behind. You cannot sit there in front like that. Even though you're tanky, at some point, you need to understand that you're gonna die, no matter what items you have, if you get a proper jump by enemy. What happened is that Terrorblade died, he bought back, Magnus bought back, and now he died as well, but now they're getting a fight in enemy base. And what matters is that they need to kill this Terrorblade with no buyback, you know. I think at some point the game is over, the Naga is too farmed. No RPs this time, but like I said, the fight is over, the game is over. The idea is that the way Navi lost the early game, they lost the towers really fast, mid and bottom. They understood that Dire, it's really hard for Dire to go high ground. As you guys can see, and you can check back the video earlier, they tried to go high ground, they underestimated the Magnus. He skewered them into tier 4, he skewered the Terrorblade with Aegis there, then he RP'd them, he skewered them into Fountain. I mean, this is what I like to see. You know, this is super good, super clutch Magnus plays. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the sub and the like and a comment and tell me what do you think about this guy's Magnus, guys. See you next time.